What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we are in the wild card in the Madden series. So if I lose this game, I'm out, and this is the end of the series. If I win this game, this series will go on. So either one, this series could end today, or it can continue on into the divisional round. So if I advance from here, I go to the divisional. If I obviously win the divisional, it's then the AFC Championship. If I win that, then it's the Super Bowl. So we still got a long ways to go, but at least we're in the playoffs. I would never expect that to happen at this point. I mean, I was expecting, maybe I'd sneak in, but I even won my division. So I basically made my way in. So without further ado, guys, we're going to be playing the Chiefs. So let's get into it.
EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with that, let's get you up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA at Heinz Field. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by Big Ben, their veteran quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger.
He's one of the more exalted quarterbacks in the league, but I still don't think he gets enough appreciation for his ability to read defenses and lead his ball club.
Mike. All right now. Like 80. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch him flat-footed and get a big play.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11.
Ready? 180.
On second and 11 now. Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. On first down, Samuels. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Tyrann Mathieu's instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an outside corner, inside in the slot, and that's difficult to do because you get so much traffic in there. And then, of course, they can also move him back as a safety. Anywhere you put him, though, you know he's going to end up around the football.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. The first carry down for Benny Snell. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Roethlisberger complete to Washington. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this one. But and now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run on first down. Samuels. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And he finds McDonald. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Switzer on the return. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's remind everyone what we have to look forward to in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got the 4-5 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens matching up against the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This one fielded at the 5.
That's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Hyde. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And Robinson with a big catch. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Robinson's got it. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the 1st, but instead it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the ground, this is Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. On first down, it's Samuels. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Samuels. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Samuels. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
All right, now, 230. Mike 50. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go. Black 80. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. What we got?
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Roethlisberger now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. On the carry, it's Samuels. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Merch first, link down below. If you also want to check out more Mr. Neil TV, I post some clips on there too. I do have a Madden clip on there, so I'll probably be posting like Madden clips on there too. So if you want to go check that out, that'll be down in the description also. But I hope you all enjoyed, and this was crazy. All I can say is I need to put up more points, probably to win. I've been playing very defensively, and I don't know if that's necessarily going to work the whole time. It's a final score of 12-10. It's a very defensive game, but I mean, that's what the Steelers have been about recently, and especially in this Madden. We have a way better defense and offense, so, I mean, it's all games are just destined to be defensive. But at the end of the day, I think I can win if I do play defensive. I think I can keep winning, hopefully. But I think it also doesn't hurt to put a little bit more points on the board too. So I hope you all enjoy, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we're advancing to the divisional round. And just because I'm nice, guys, I simulated, and now I'm in the next week, so you guys can see who I'll be playing in the divisional round. Stay tuned for that next Sunday. I'm playing my nemesis, the Patriots. They're 12-4. So they only finished with a 1 win over me. So if I would have beat them, I would have been above them, basically. And if you guys don't already know, I played them week 1, and they absolutely clowned on me. They clowned on me. So now I'm getting revenge on them. Hope I can win it. Like I said, I'm going to have to play very defensively. I played pretty poorly the first time coming around, but I don't think I was really used to playing on all Madden with just regular players, not like just upgrading the players to a 99 overall, how you can go into edit player and do that. But when I started this YouTube series, I said that I wanted to keep it as like, I'm not going to cheat or do any of like that upgrading the players and whatnot. I'm just going to, play the games and hope to win, basically. So at first, I don't think I really expected it to be that hard. So I think I've gotten a lot better. Throughout this Madden series of playing on all Madden, I think I've gotten a lot better. So, I don't know. I think I stand a lot better chance than I did week 1. So hope you all enjoy, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.